Senator Lincoln, you've been recently criticized for nominating only white candidates for 4 federal judgeships in the state of Arkansas. Could you talk to us about, do you feel it's important to have ethnic diversity in the federal judiciary?
Absolutely, it is important. It's important to have diversity in our judicial system. It's important to have diversity in our offices, which I do, in our campaigns, which I do. I think it's important to have diversity everywhere, and it is critical. And we did work extensively with the African American community, Senator Pryor and myself, in looking at nominations or nominees or possible nominees that we could. We did nominate several African Americans in that process that is vetted through the White House, both for U.S. attorney positions as well as federal judgeships. Carlton Jones removed his name from the list. Carlton was one of those that was actually one of the lead contenders for that federal judgeship. I also supported Brian Miller and was willing to lift up his name as well. Our last federal judgeship that was filled, Brian actually interned in my office. I grew up with him in Helena, and I think he makes a fine federal judge. So absolutely, I think we have continued to and will continue to work with the African American community to find those nominees or those candidates that will make great nominees, and will continue to do so.
Lieutenant Governor?
I absolutely believe that judicial appointments need to be broadly representative of the diversity of our state. It's clear that our state NAACP has indicated publicly that they are not pleased with the progress that's been made in terms of naming judges by Senator Lincoln that do broadly represent that diversity. And they've been very vocal about that. In my positions as Deputy Commissioner of Social Security, where I had line management responsibility over employees, we made sure that in fact folks were treated with the respect that they are due, whether it be race, gender, any other category. But the fact is that particularly given our history here, we need to make sure that judicial nominations are broadly representative of who we are as a people. And you can count on me to do that as a United States Senator.
Thank you, Lieutenant Governor. Senator Beasley?
I think I stated it. I would also mention that we've also done a tremendous job in creating diversity in our appointments to federal positions in terms of
We'll move on.
those others. Mm-hmm.